I've been working on notes for a couple weeks, so got a bunch of stuff here. Just gonna run through them and share them with you. Maybe you see something you like. I think I've been doing an okay job picking stuff out for us to look at. Here's Lenin, one smackaroonie, Russia, 1937. We're gonna move pretty quick. Got France, 1940, 100 francs. I have a bunch of new stuff here. All right, let's look at some of this newer stuff that I got ready. I did get in some France, I got Germany, Russia, quite a few others. Here's that 85, 200 francs. Cool French note. I don't know, fish or something looking on there. All right. Next up, here's a fun one. Whoops. All right. Got a nice big, huge Poland. 1919, 1,000 Marek, Poland. Next up, we got the Queen. 1982, 1 pound, Isaac Newton on the reverse. We got World War II stuff. Some stuff I haven't seen before. Let's do a 1898, 1 ruble, Russia. Cool note from 1898. So this is pretty cool. This has some stamps on it. A souvenir from North Africa. I chat GPT'd it. It basically says it's a souvenir on there in a bunch of different words. And this is Morocco, 1941, 5 francs. On it. Next up, switch it up. Got a Colombia, 1950, 1 peso. Well circulated, cool looking note. American Banknote Company. Next up, we're going to do French West Africa, Occidental Bank. Somebody brought it back from the war or something. You know, it's all taped. All right. It is a decent example otherwise. 1942, 25 francs, French West Africa. Cool note. Got a plane back there. Plane. I got some plane people. I didn't notice that before. All right. Next up, what do we got down here? Victory notes. I got a couple. They're pretty well circulated. Let me find them. I got them ready today. I'll run them here in a sec. Let me figure out where I put them. Here's a 37, 5 smackaroonies. Russia, Lenin on that bad boy. I definitely have a couple. Oh, hey, takes it down. Nice buy. Cool note. Thanks, hey. Good to see you. All right. Next up, here, I'm going to look for those notes. It should be on my desk somewhere, but give me just a sec because they're kind of just mixed down. I can't remember when I did that. I'm trying to show this one to y'all pretty good. Tiny little Mexico. Great condition on this 1914 20 centavos. Cool little note. Probably easier to show you if I pop it out of here. Look at that. All right. See, let's look for got 3 rubles, 1905, Russia. Mm, we just worked on those Philippines. Here they are. Let's see here. Yeah, they're both pretty well circulated. Let's see. Why don't we do got a lot of two. I think this is what I got right now. We get, nicer ones and rougher ones in from time to time. I do have some other Philippine stuff though, some emergency issues. One that I haven't seen before. I don't think I've shown it yet. All right. So next up, let's do a I found this. It was like hiding from me. Cuba 1985, 1 peso. Oh, I was supposed to fix the label. That's why that's been hiding from me. Yeah, that's the 1 peso, 1985. All right. So next up, we've got Bohemia and Moravia. Super cool note from 1940. Pretty well traveled, but this thing's phenomenal. These are tougher. Love seeing them. Enjoy. Hey, thank you. Glad you liked it. I was excited to see that. Okay. Next up, let's do a lot of World War II era notes. Starts at 4. You've got a 1944 20 mark, and then you've got another one, Indies, 43 1 Gildan. It's got a little ding down there, so not a bad lot altogether if you don't have these. All right. Next up, let's look at a cool little French note. 1994, 500 francs. I've got a couple in this series. The Eiffel Tower should be in here somewhere. Those are neat. That's a neat series. Next up, we've got China. This one's going to be a 1931, 10 cents. China. Let's see. Here's the Philippines that I don't recall seeing a lot. It does have like something stuck to the back of it. Like I said, this one I don't remember as much. It's Army of the United States of America is the issuer, which is pretty cool. It's a guerrilla note issued by the military. It's military script. 1943, 2 pesos. All right. So next up, let's do. Did I already show one of these? Let's do this one. All right. So we got another cool French note. I like looking at these things. They make some pretty notes. 1941, 50 francs. Dude's thinking. Has his thinking cap on. What sheets do? A heart. Cool note. A lot of color. 1941. Next up, let's do a Nothing huge, but tell you what. Starts at 2. You've got Italy, 10-liter World War II. Italy's pretty cool on the MPC side. You know, it's well circulated. $2. World War II note MPC. All right, next up, we're going to do. Here's a fun note. All right. This is going to be German occupation note, World War II, Czechoslovakia, 1945, Reichmark. And that's a decent example there. I have another one. I have a little well circulated set I put together in here somewhere that includes one of those. That one's pretty decent looking. Next up, I like this note because it has a plane on it. A big prominent plane. 1994, 50 francs, France. He flew it, I think. Cool plane. Next up, we're on China. 3611, Central Bank of China. A damaged one on the note, unfortunately. If anybody would like a set, these are decent examples of this 1909 5 and 10 ruble Imperial Eagle Russian note set. Cool lot. I can run them separately too, but all right. Next up, I always like this one. We've got a big hair guy, France 74, 50 francs. He's on both sides. One. Cool looking note. All right, next up. Here we go. This is cool. Russia. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this. Damn. Two Russian notes. I'll run the other one separate. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Here you go. Here's a cool Russian note. I like this note. It's pretty. It's from 1918. It's a great example. 5 rubles. All right. Next up. All right. Let's do. These are pretty cool. This is the 250 rubles. Oh, yeah. It has that symbol on it, too. That one's circulated. I think I do have some uncirculated ones somewhere. Yeah, I'll run a lot here. We'll do R2. You've got Greece, 1944, 1,000 drachma, and then a 97 France, 20 francs. That one, it's money we know. We would know it. All right, next up, let's do this Japanese note. Pretty cool note. It has some writing on it. Probably brought back from the war. It's a 44, 5 yen. Kind of writing on. All right, next up, we're gonna run a nice DDR 9110 mark. Great start here on this super cool German note. I'm just excited we have some cool notes to look at. All right, let's run cool hat guy here, and I'll give you a good start on it. So this is a large note, and 1923 100,000 mark. It's AU. Great example. This hyperinflation note. All right, next up, we're gonna do Timor. 1945 Avos. Cool note. Portugal, Timor. Ecuador. 500 Sucre. Beautiful note, very colorful. It's uncirculated. Next up, let's do a little 1 peso. That one's from 1960. Cuba, American Banknote Company. 1960. All right. Hey, KK. Thanks, hey. Enjoy. I have a couple other ones in here, too. All right. I'll show them to y'all. Here's the Isle of Man, 1 pound. Nice Queen Elizabeth note. Here's a machete note. That dude there. It's from 58. 5 pesos. Next up, here's a fun little note. Got a great example of this 1 ruble from 1919. Let's see, can you see it? There you go. Sickle and hammer. Beautiful coloring on the reverse. Great example of this early Soviet 1 ruble. The Soviet Civil War. 1 ruble, 1919. Next up, let's do this. China, 1939, 5 cents. Pretty good looking note. I like the coin on the back. Let's see. Let's do a lot of 2 notes. We got a bunch of notes. I'll show you all here. We got Brazil and Austria. 1963, 20 shilling and 64, 5 cruzeros. 2 note lot. All right. Next up. Let's see. I'm grabbing some more notes. Another ton of notes. Just what do we want to look at? Let's do this one. All right. Here's a cool looking note. It's going to be Austria. 1914, 50 Kronen. Old Austrian note. Oceana, 1942, 1 pound, Japanese occupation. Oceana. All right. Next up, got a World War II note. Let's see. 1940 to 45. 20 Reichsmark. That one has the Reichstag on the back of it. Mhm. Japan, you bet. Thank you. Let's do mhm. Hey, and B could probably get us a lot. We were working on doing some lots of occupation notes. 1943, Japan, 10 yen. She probably has one we could run. There's a 10 yen. I have a couple of different ones. Get B to help us look through. I've already shown a few. She can help us find these. And I'll show you what I got in front of me. All right, so keeping it moving. We'll definitely show some more of those. Uh, there's a lot of two. The victories. I have two of them. They're pretty well circulated. But I'll show them to you. 53, 100 yen, and then a 45 francs. Oh, thanks, B. Hey, do you mind seeing what I ran a few Japans in there? Do you mind pulling them up for me, please? I'll show them to them. All right, so next up, here's another one. This is the 1930, 5 yen. I actually have quite a few, so I'll split them up a little bit so as not to bore everyone. I'll show you all a cool one. But I have plenty of Japan to show. Here is Portugal Timor. Cool note. 1967. 20 escudos. Oh, thanks, B. All right. So here's a couple pretty well traveled victory notes. Two of them. One got shot by a bullet or something, but that's what I have right now. We'll get some other ones in, and then I have a bunch of other Japanese stuff. I ran this one a minute ago. This is a sweet little note. Oceana, 1 pound. And I have some others off there too. Let's see. Let's look at something else real quick. Let's see what else we got. I have a ton of Japan. I'm sitting here looking at all of it. Malaya, regular Japan. Here's a Korea. 2006, uncirculated, 5,000 won. Bank of Communications. Here's a cool looking note, y'all. Yeah, we got some good stuff here. This is a beauty. 500 mark. 1911. Dresden. Pretty, huh? Next up, we're going to do a Netherlands Indies. 1940, 2.5 gulden. Netherlands Indies. Next up, we got Romania. 1941, 500 Li. Romania. The 1 peso. You remember one page so big? Uh, oh, the victory notes. Those are going to be 1944. So these are, you know, post Japanese occupation, Allied issued. Whereas, like, this was an emergency issue. Philippines. This is pretty cool. That's 2 pesos. 1941. So that would have been during Japanese occupation. Romania, you got it. Cool note. You got a 41. 500 Lee. It's a pretty good example. And beautiful landscape. Yeah. Glad you like it, hey. You enjoy that. Sweet note. All right, so next up, let's see. This is a great series, and if you ask me, this is going to be the China Bank of Communications notes. I'll run it at 7. That's a beautiful 10 yuan, beautiful design, Shanghai. Sweet note. There you go, hey. That's a good buy. Bank of Communications goes to Hay. Thank you. Enjoy. VUT. All right, next up, we're gonna do a lot of 2. Uh, Indonesia. They both look pretty good. You got a 10,000 rupee, and you got Samurai Dude at 92,000. All right, next up, let's do. We've got a 50 million mark, Germany. Oh yeah, and I do have more Japan that I'll show too. Right here. Let's see. Let's do a World War II type stuff. Here we got 4450 Sen and a really nice uncirculated Malaya Japanese occupation. Man, at $10. So, that's a great little lot. World War II Japanese notes. Got a uncirculated Malaya Japanese occupation, and then a 4450 Sen. Going to 86 makes the first purchase. Thank you so much. Enjoy. I'll show you some more World War II stuff as well. Let's see. We have this one. I'll start at 4. It's going to be a 44 5 yen. Japan. Oh, we got a linen. Cool. Here's a great note. Big, beautiful red. 3 rubles. Linen. 1937. Russia. All right. Here's a little forbidden fruit note. 2017, 5 pesos on. Here. It's kind of cool. German Sudetenland, 1945. 20 Reichsmark. And that one's on. So it's a great example of that note. Uh, $5. That's pretty fair on these. I mean, the one down there, that's two of them. Even though one of them, was a casualty of the war itself, but I could tell you in Japan. All right, so check this out. Next up, we've got this old Latvia 1915 5 Kapikas. Pretty cool. Never seen him live, so thought it was neat. Latvia. All right, next up, we're gonna go with Pagoda Note, China, 1940 5 1. All right, next up, let's rerun this one, the Victory Note. Okay, the Japanese lot. Here's the China, since I'm showing it. Thank you, B. So we got, I have all these. And I'll make it two of those. So there's four notes. Nice buy. Enjoy. Thank you. All right, so next up, let's do another lot of two. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out. We're just having fun here. I actually have a bunch of notes in. I'm excited about it, so they're fun to look at. We got Italy, 91,000 lira. Tanzania on 2010, 500 shillings. All right. So next up, let's do a lot of Austria. You got a 1915 10 Kronen, 1914 50 Kronen. A lot of two. Austria. A little France with it. Okay, next up. Let me know if you want me to rerun anything. All right, we got a China 1936 10 won. Oh, here's some stuff. I thought this one was pretty cool. It's a little more. So let's see here. I'll run this one for 30. So we got Armenia 95, 5,000 gram. Great little note. Armenia. Next up, we're gonna run this Norway 1959 5 kroner. Norway. Great example of that note. Next up, we're gonna do a China. This one has the folks on it. It's from 1937. Farmers Bank, 20 cents. Here's on 1919 3 rubles. Russia, beautiful example. Love that. Look at that color. Really nice. Then note. All right. Next up, we're gonna look at. Did anybody buy that giant Poland earlier? I don't think so. I have some cool Polish notes right now. Let's look at this one. Here's a 1919 500 smackaroonies. Cool looking note. Poland. I have a large note that I ran earlier. All right, here's the sheep. Yeah, that's pretty. I like the Polish stuff. Here's Australia. This one's actually, we get asked for quite a bit. The sheep note. 85, $2 on Australia. All right. We did find a nice unk. 2001 Bahamas. This one's a $50. Got Queen Elizabeth. A little younger there than I recalled her. All right. Next up, let's do a lot of two. We've got Philippines, 1944, 5 pesos. Germany, 1917, 5 marks. I have this French National Lottery thing that's sitting on my desk. Came in some notes that we got a while back. There you go. I'll throw that in there too. I don't know what that is. I guess it was like a lottery ticket. Next up, we've got a 30 name, 2005 Gildan Unk. Oh yeah, I have more Japan. 44 5 yen. All right, next up. Oh yeah, here's all my other note that I got ready, y'all. Check this out. So here's a New Zealand. This one's pretty cool. 1953 to 56. 1 pound has a ship on it. That one's a Thomas De La Rue note. Pretty cool. New Zealand. I had a couple of New Zealands. Check this out. Here's a nice $1 New Zealand. 1977. Younger queen. Got the bird on it. It's a great example. It has like a little centerfold, but it's got nice crisp corners and stuff. Uh, Mhm. All right, we are back. Thanks for your patience. It just like turned off on me. Okay, let's keep looking at some notes. Here's another Bank of Communications, China. 1935, 5-1, China, Bank of Communications. Hmm. I'll fix it. I'm gonna fix it. 15 seconds. Let's do a Japanese occupation, Hong Kong. 1945, 100 yen. World War II note. All right, up next, we've got Australia, the Queen. 1974, $1. Um, World War II note. Uncirculated, 1939. 10, right spinning. Nice example of that note. I have another one in that series on too. Hey, enjoy. Thank you. All right, next up, let's do a old Soviet Civil War era, 1921, 100,000 rubles. Cool note. High denomination with a sickle and hammer on it. That's where I put that. Not the fun Germany. All right. So, anyways, next up, we got the Duke of Wellington on this England, £5, Queen Elizabeth, 1988. I'll find those notes. I just got into a bunch of cool new stuff, though. This stuff I've been working on. Skip that one. Let's do this 100 francs. It's going to be a 97. That's a 1944. Colorful. MPC, 100 francs. Allied MPC. God, here's some cool stuff, y'all. Do this one. So, I don't know if I can. 1942, Belgian Congo. 10 francs. Look at that. Pretty sweet, huh? All right. So we've got Belgian Congo, 1942, 10 francs. Sweet note. Next up, got a great looking Yugoslavia, 1946, 50 dinar. Great example of that note. Next up, got a 100 francs, 1944. Got a it's a 97. It's got I must have mixed up those stickers. Okay. So it's got 100, it's 100 francs with some oranges on it. I'm mixing myself up for the stickers. All right, so next up, let's do, check this out. Here's a nice $2. That's a great example of that note. New Zealand as the bird. Very nice. Nice buy. Enjoy it, Adam. Thank you. Okay, so next up, let's do I have one more of these New Zealands. This one was a little more circulated, but it's still really cool. Has the boat on the back of it, right? 1 pound, Thomas De La Rue, 1953 or 56, New Zealand. All right, next up, we're gonna look at China. It's gonna be a 40, 10 won with the pagoda, the Belgian Congo. You bet. That's a sweet note. That's probably one of the top. That's definitely one of the top 2 notes for the night. That's a great note. All right, we got Belgian Congo. 1942, 10 francs. Really cool note. Soldiers there. Enjoy. Great note, Adam. All right. Next up, we're going to do a Australia. Hey, thank you. That's a sweet note. I like the Belgian Congo stuff. Here's an Australia $5. That was going to be from 1985. Australia, boats. You like boats? This is a cool note. I ran on the front end of the show, but French West Africa, 1942, 25 francs, has a plane on it. Pretty sweet. All right, next up, let's do a China, 1935, 5-1, China. I'll throw that in there with it too. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I'm just having fun looking at these. Hey, take it. I'll show some of that front lineup stuff again here. I'll rerun some of that. What I thought was the cool stuff once we get through these. Here's a Bahamas. Wait, my bad. Bermuda. $2,002. Queen Elizabeth. Pretty well traveled, priced accordingly. Bermuda, $2. All right, next up. Here we go. We got an old Egypt. It's gonna be a 64 to 75, 5 pounds. I really like the reverse on this. It's very pretty, very busy. Cool note, Egypt. All right, next up. Here's a 67, 1 pound. Egypt. Hey, enjoy. Super cool. Thank you. Here's a German World War II note. It's going to be a 100 mark, 1935, Germany. Mmm. That's a nice note. Let's see. We do 1940 20 Lloyd Unk, Poland. Not AU. My bad. But that's a beautiful example of that note. That's a cool note. Poland. I forgot about this one. That's right up my alley. We've got a beautiful Shanghai. It's gonna be $10. $10. American Banknote Company. Pretty Chinese note. Dominican. 65 PPQ, PCGS, 5 pesos, Thomas De La Rue. That was from 1978. Egypt, 1977, 5 pounds. Egypt. Oh, here's that other note. I think Hay bought the other one. This is the other one, and this one's on as well. So that's the 1939 one right spinning blank reverse. Hey, takes it. Thanks, Hey. Enjoy. That's a great example of that note. All right, next up, we've got a South Korea Pearl boat note. 10-1. South Korea. Keep an example there. Hmm. Get that, China. Hey, let's do French Indochina next. It's going to be one pastry. 1945. Great example of that note. That'd be Vietnam. French Indochina, 1945, one pastry. DER, Germany. It's going to be a 10 mark. Sickle and hammer. DDR symbol there. Okay, so next up, let's do B put us together I don't want to run these things individually, so B started putting us together some bundles here of Japanese notes. Somebody wanted some. 5, 6, 7, 11, 12 notes here. All right, 12 notes. A couple of these are decent notes. Yeah, that's not terrible. There's top two. I mean, these are Ankh. Some of these, that's a nice Ankh one. I know I have bunks on a few of these. Let's see, that's going to be top. Add, add. I don't know. All right, next up, the red three. You got it. All right. So this thing's sweet. Love the denomination. It's priced, fairly here for the condition. 1937, 3 smackaroonies, Russia. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I had any more of these. I might have had one more one, but I know I sold one other one. All right. Hey, taste it. Enjoy. Next up, I do have a decent, not torn, nicely well circulated. We got the Czar on this 1909, 25 rubles. Russia, that one's pretty cool. Imperial Eagle, that would have been one of the last notes before it, it was right before they were communist or civil war. On, we'll move on from that. So next up, let's do a little polymer, switch it up here. We've got Solomon Islands, really cool looking note here. It's uncirculated. It's a 2018 $40 note, and it commemorates 40 years of independence. Solomon Islands. All right. So next up, we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia. You know, if you give me a sec, I might be able to find some for you. It's probably well circulated, but I could probably find you a couple. I got some stuff in the other day that had some in it. But I haven't got to it yet. Yeah, I'll look for it here. Yeah, I'll wrap that. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so next up, we'll do this beautiful China. I'll find you some Saudi Arabia. Here is a nice looking China, y'all. 1941, 100 won. Really like that. Has little boats in a canal. Farmers Bank of China. All right, let's see what we got. Here's a World War II note. Um, let's do this one. Canadian. I have like a $20 in here. 1940, 50 right mark here. This is actually kind of cool. This is different. I thought it was the same one. That's different than the other one I got. Older Canadian. I have this sitting right here. I'll run. There might be one or two things in here, but I don't have anything super old. Let's run this at $3. All right, 1972, $5. Now this one, I have a $20 somewhere in here. But I'm kind of low on Canada right now, I think. Let me look through this other stuff actually. Because like I said, I think I have some Saudi Arabia in there too. Let's see, let's find this one. So I was really sad when I opened this up. And it's messed up. Dang. 1940, 100 francs. Maybe if I turn down the volume on that show on TV, it has a little tear on the bottom corner, so I started at 4. Yeah, I turned down the TV. Um, Otherwise that would be that's still a great buy. Enjoy, Adam. Pretty note. Man, I was opening up my delivery and for that stupid thing. There would have been a different story. Cool note. Here's a Switzerland. That's gonna be 1944, 20 francs. Cool old Switzerland. 1944. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you radio too. We'll find that. So we got I know I have some German occupation notes in here too. We just got to get to them. Let's see. Let me show you all something a little random. Let's mix it up and go Azerbaijan. Let's start at $4. That's 10 Manat, 1993 Unk. You need an Azerbaijan? There's a nice uncirculated one. All right, see if we got Saudi Arabia up in here. Um, I could run a couple little loose lots for y'all if you like too. I've got some stuff sitting here. Tell you what, I'll just show y'all some of this. I wouldn't mind getting this off my desk. Let's see. I'm gonna run Got a little loose watch here. I've got some stuff. I don't know. I didn't do it. I'm not a hacker. Well, I did put my phone in the freezer because it overheated, but I'm afraid to try and restart it. I don't want to end the show. I've been on for a little while. Good to see you, crap. All right, that was just some random stuff. So next up, here's mm, okay. Here's a 1937 one macaroni with Lennon in it. Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's good to see you. I'm just on here having fun looking at notes. I got in a bunch of new notes, so I haven't been on in a bit. So, like this is great. That's going to be 1,000 macaroons from Poland, and it's large, real large. Like, I'll put that other rough note back. All right, we got Poland, 1919. Okay, and then next up, this is really cool. This is a cool note from Morocco, 1941, and it's stamped as a um, souvenir from North Africa. It's gonna be Morocco, 5 francs. Ooh, you have to share some pics. Those are nice notes. I like all those old South American ones. Here's an old South American one. Pretty well traveled, but this one just came in. That's gonna be Colombia, 1951 peso. The reverse this time. A rough there. Some Japanese notes to go with it. Here's another Cuba. This is a Forex note. That one's 1985, 3 pesos. Hey, thanks, so crap. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, I like all that old. I still have some in my personal stash. Hey, there's some notes over here we haven't even touched. Get this stuff, y'all. See, it looks like I've got a bunch of German notes. That there. Must have got a lot of those in. Here's a uncirculated 1984, $3. And that one's on. That's a great little note. Bunch of China sitting here. Oh yeah, especially looking for Saudi Arabia too. Here's a nice note, Czechoslovakia. This one's funk, and it's from 1986. It's got the grape vineyard back there, the orchard. A lot of two. Got a Mexico, 1 peso, 1954. 1998, one Quetzal, Guatemala, AU. Nice Mexico and Guatemala. Oh, okay. Next up, let's do a Dominican Republic. 10 colognes, beautiful example from 1988. Dominican Republic. There's a little $50. That one's a 1984 $50. Queen Elizabeth. Central Bank of the Bahamas. To this one's kind of cool. This one's different. I like these. So the reverse looks pretty neat on this. A 31 $5 Hong Kong Provincial Bank. I know I didn't get that right. Local currency. Cool looking note. Kind of. Next up, let's do a Germany 20 right mark. Nice example for that series. 1929. I'll mix it up here. We're going to go 200 shillings, Uganda. Real bright note. It's uncirculated. 200 shillings, Uganda. Another Africa real quick. We've got a 2020 Tanzania, and that one's unk. Right in the 5,000 shillings. Nice looking 1 1. 1936 China. Okay, let me kind of stand. I don't know if I have any Saudi Arabia. I'm looking through here instead of holding up anymore. I don't have Saudi Arabia up here. I thought I did, but I may not have that in the legend. But I'll be on tomorrow night, and I'll look for any Saudi Arabia. I'll say that it's fine for Saudi Arabia here. Let's do Eiffel Tower net, y'all. We've got France. It's gonna be 200 francs. Got the Eiffel Tower on it. It's pretty cool. 1999, 200 francs. France. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Here's a World War II net. No, this one's occupied territories. And uncirculated two Reichsmark. Occupied territories, maybe Poland. $5. Australia, 1996. Oh, polymer. It's circulated. Queen Elizabeth, Australia. Okay. So next up, 1898, 1 ruble, Russia. Do a lot of two, China and Guinea. 500 francs, and then 10 yuan, Mao, 1999, and then China. All right, let me Alright, so next up, let's look at, do a lot of tea. We've got Japan and Ecuador. That's a 50 cent and then an 88, 50, or 5 stick raise, rather. Y'all, I got in some Vatican coins and I was going to get them ready. And I'm going to price them. I'll find them there for the next show. I was always excited about them. We've got a Philippines 1943 2 pesos, Army of the United States of America, military strip, 1943, 36, 5-1. I'll skip some China's here. Like we've seen a lot of that. To Iraq and Germany. You've got a 50 dinars on 2003, a 1922 mark, Germany. A lot of two. Iraq and Germany. Hey, here's a nice crispy little Bolivia. This one's going to be 1928. Yeah, 1928. Great little note. This just came in. AU, one Boliviano, Chris Bolivia, 1928 note. I haven't got it ready yet, but note. Next up, we've got a Germany coin mark, MPC, Allied MPC. And then we've got a Guatemala, 1998, half puts all. That one's on. Then we have a Mexico. Then we have 1914, 20 centavos. Great example of that little note. No folds. Next up, look at this French note. 1941, 50 franc. Next up, we're going to go Abkhazia 2024, 10 Aspar. And that one's on Abkhazia. All right, next up, we've got Austria. It's going to be a 1902,000 Kronen. Larger note from Austria. South Korea, 10 won. 1953, South Korea. Next up, here's the 8 Canada. Canada, $20. 1991. There's a duck on it. Canada. Next up, we've got a sod on this uncirculated 2017 2,000 pound sod. He's now in exile. Okay, and there's Canada. All right, here's a nice crispy 5 mark Germany Allied MPC on a lot of two. We got the Queen, $2, 1974, Argentina, 1982, 1,000 pesos. Okay, so next up, on some notes we haven't looked at yet. We've got Indonesia, a really thin note. That's 1,000 rupees. It's from 1958. Pretty cool looking note. Indonesia. Next up, let's do a lot of two. You got Mongolia and China. These are two uncirculated notes. Mongolia and China. A lot of two. Next up. Let's see. Let's do. I'll do a little lot of four. Next up. Take a look at Denmark. Hey, TRC with the raid. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. I hope you had a great show. 79, 20 kroner. Let's see. I want to try this new giveaway setting I did. So we'll do a giddy for the raid. Thanks so much. Y'all give TRC a follow. Hope you've been well. We're just going here hanging out, having some fun, looking at notes. Let's see. What are we going to do for the giddy, y'all? Ah, hey takes it. Enjoy. Hey, thank you. All right. So next up, let's do, there's a nice on 5 mark. Did my giddy start? We're on the 5 mark. Yeah, I did. Okay. So for the giddy, we are going to do about, we'll make it a pretty strong one. We're all just having fun tonight. We're going to go with a, oh man. That'll be the giddy. Okay. Good luck with that. Let me know if you want to see any specific countries. We've got some pretty great inventory right now. I've run through quite a bit of it, but yeah. Here we go. Here's an uncirculated 20 Gildan. That's going to be Krakow and St. Martin. Here's a Taiwan. Let me see. I'll find y'all some cool stuff to look at, or some of the stuff that I thought was really cool for tonight. Here's one. Oh, Okie doke. Now we have Poland. That's a great note. 1,000 Marek, a large note. That one's 1990. 1898, 1 ruble. Russia. World War II, German occupation myth. Mountains on tea. Macaroni, Germany. World War II. Enjoy, hey. Thank you. Great example of that one. Here's to more. It's going to be present day Macau. 1945 Avos, tougher note. Portuguese to more. 1945 Avos. Next up, got Cuba, 5 pesos. Start at $4. That's the machete note. Greetings, evening. We've got a Isle of Man note for a giddy going. Make sure I'll enter that. We're showing some world notes. Let me know if you want to see like certain countries. I can probably find most of this stuff. Look at a nice South Korea. Let's see, that's a great note there. All right, so we've got a 1962 500 won AU. Great Korea. And then we've got Australia. Good luck on the giving, y'all. In New Zealand. A lot of two. James takes it down. Cool. Alaman Gibby, congratulations. Enjoy. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that raid again. Here's a Australia 1996 $5. Got a queen on it. And here's a little Lebanon to go with it. 2 note lot, the queen and Lebanon. Next up, we've got a Russian note from 1918, 5 rubles. And beautiful example of that note. Nice crisp 5 ruble, 1918. Next up, we've got I'm gonna do a lot of three. A lot of three. It's gonna be Belgium, Brazil, and Zambia. All right, next up. Here's a turkey. Not highly popular on whatnot so far, but you never know. It's gonna be 5,000 macaroons featuring a nuclear plant. Next up, we've got Tanzania. It's gonna be a nice 1997 500 shilling. Next up, we're gonna do a Nicaragua 1991 half Cordoba. It's on Nicaragua. So those I can tell. Okay. Well, I'll look the file here. You say off the fully. Share it out here. Okay. This is a great note. Portugal Timor. 1967, 20th. Do those. Real banger. All right. Got some others here. 500 mark. This is beautiful. A lot of color. Dresden. We'll probably run, a dozen more or so. And then I'm getting some more notes ready. I'll get some more in. I got quite a few ready for the night, so I was excited to get my hands down. Let's start this at 4. 2 pesos Philippines. 1941. A little emergency issue. But we'll be back on tomorrow night. Next up, here, it's China. 10 cents. It's a nice example of this note. Tell this one. You got $1 in New Zealand, Queen Elizabeth. Cool. Stick on hammer on there. The 1921, 100,000 rubles. Russia. England, £5. This one's got the Duke of Wellington on it first. Queen Elizabeth over here. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow night. I won't be on as late, so I'll stay on a bit longer. But I had fun hanging out with y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us. We'll get y'all packed up, checked out. Here's the last lot. Yugoslavia, 1946, 50 dinar. Beautiful note. Hope y'all have a good night. We appreciate you. See y'all next time. Night.